Hey guys, what's up? So, I'm gonna talk about something tonight. As you can see, I'm in my bed with my pink candle that I lit last night on my live. It's a joy and friendship candle. That's what the pink means. My face is greasy, oily because I put a lot of moisturizer on. I do that before bed. My hair is back in a ponytail. So, I really want to interact with my subscribers when I go live. Last night I wore a dress. I had my lights on. My cats were up with me, and I was really focused. I had such a busy day today. I was out all day. I had so much to do, and I'm exhausted. So, and I'm usually on live for 2.5 hours, which is very long. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Stay on live very long. And definitely, I told you guys I was going to go live tonight, but I wanted to hop on here for a little bit and answer somebody's question that they wanted me to talk about. Wicked Love. It's a woman that's my subscriber on here. I'm going to try to do my best to answer this for you. So she said, can you do a video about why men want to get into women's heads, right? Her boyfriend always wants to know what she's thinking about. And this could go either way, you know. Sometimes we might not be thinking anything. When I go to my therapy, and by the way, I'm going tomorrow. My therapist is amazing. I love her. She's my favorite therapist that I've had ever since I'm in recovery, right? Guys, I wish I could put my phone down. Anyway. And we're going through stuff and we're talking, and she'll say, Laura, what are you thinking? And how do you know I'm having a thought? What are you, friggin' a mind reader? Maybe I'm not thinking nothing. I could tell your face just changed. That's what she'd say. So I do that too. You can't make a person talk, number one, about certain things if they don't want to talk. You're going to push them away. Trust me. I know this too well. So, Wicked Love. I don't know how long you're with your boyfriend. You didn't elaborate too much on the question. You know, you might have just be dating a few months. You might be your boyfriend of 8 years. I don't know. It could be an insecurity thing. You know, I'm trying to think about the best way to answer this, right? Picking your brain, right? Why does men always want to get into women's heads? Why do women always want to get into men's heads? Is a bigger question, but I guess you just nailed it by asking me, why does he want to get into your head? I guess certain men want to do that too. I don't know your relationship, so I don't want to end this video without giving you a little bit of an answer. Without knowing your relationship. I love so many things, man. I love to help people and I love to talk. To be a relationship coach doesn't even take much. It's another thing. Another one of my skills I want to do. Communication is key, though. You know what I mean? So maybe you guys aren't talking. Is that I'm asking my phone a question, but I'm asking you, Wicked Love, if you're not communicating, he's maybe trying to read your mind. I don't know. Or maybe you guys have great communication. Communication is key in a relationship. I've had a lot of different videos on all of this. I've been on YouTube almost a year, right? My channel's based, it's on, my platform is mental health. What is your mental health? What is that? What is mental health? The definition. Your well-being. I don't know if that's exactly the definition. I never actually looked that up. Your state of mind, how you feel. So, relationships, if you're not having a good state of mind and mental health, I just want to feel that, I'm sorry, I was reading a text. I went off that. Someone's texting me something. So, let me see, what was I saying? I'm sorry. How many minutes am I on here? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Good communication, right, in a relationship. You don't ever want to feel like you're a secret. You don't ever want to feel secretive with your mate. I'm single because relationships are hard work. Trust, listen, without that too. I'm not going to label this video relationships. I guess so. I like to talk about all these things on my channel. When I do my lives, by the way, I start off my live with the title. The other night I did a live. Name some things, healthy habits in your everyday life. And people were chiming in with great ones. Exercise is a great thing to do in your daily, God, I can't fucking talk. Exercise or a healthy habit in your daily life for your mental, I forget what the title was, but I was having a lot of good people chiming in on good stuff. You guys, I talked about what is your purpose, right? Look in the mirror. Why are we here? Did you ever really think about, did you ever just touch something? Like, we're so fast. This is another really, I'm going to, Wicked Love. It's a girl, Dixie, I was thinking about. Wicked Love, I love you. Thank you for subscribing. By the way, I love your YouTube. I tell you, you're so real and authentic and weird. Like, you have a weird vibe. I love weird people, by the way. Don't take that as a negative thought. Like, weird to me is dope. Like, I just like weird people. Like, when I say weird, you're different. I don't like people that are all the same and copy and do the same thing. That's boring to me. I come on here with grease on my face and my hair's greasy and I don't know what I'm even wearing. Like, whatever. So you know what I mean? If you do the same thing everybody else did, like I used to do in my 20s, I wasn't really happy, right? I was trying to follow the crowd. Fuck what everybody else thinks. Date who you want, love who you want, do what you want, because you don't know if you're going to drive in a car and it's going to blow up and you're going to be dead, right? I hate to sound so blunt. I don't care what anybody says anymore. If I want to marry, I don't know if I'll ever get married, but be with someone that's 25 years old, if I want to be with somebody who's black, like, no one's going to stop me. Like, I'm not racist. I'm just giving examples. If my daughter wants to marry someone who's not our race, if she wants to marry a guy who's older, like, you hear these horror stories. I know, like, now I'm going off the subject again, like I always do. And I don't even know how I got into this again. You see how my This is how my overthinking and my mind races all the time. Does anybody remember how I got into talking about this? This is all about the ego. What do I talk about? This is how I get into everything. Are we our minds? This is why I told you guys to listen to Eckhart Tolle. He has a book called The Power of Now, and the first sentence in that book is, he says we are not our mind. We are our soul. We are accustomed to thinking we are a doctor, we are a lawyer, we are a hairdresser. That's just our avatar. Our soul goes on forever. When you say you have a soul connection with someone, it's a spiritual soul connection you cannot explain in words. When you have a split soul with a person, you look at them and you say, I can't understand how I met this person. You see, I don't even know how I got into doing this again because I'm so fascinated talking about this. And this is not even the fucking subject I was going into. I wanted to just talk about relationships with reading each other's minds. I mean, why does her boyfriend always want her to talk? Oh, anyway, I'm just rambling. I basically want you all to know I'm going live tomorrow night. I'm still trying to figure out when to notify you guys when I'm going live. So if I go on my YouTube now and hit live and set it up, I'm going to set up a time so maybe you guys could be warned, like notified. And then, so you have an idea, like, so you know when I'm going live. I'm only on here 12 minutes now. If you have any of my subscribers on here have any ideas of a title you want to talk about, write it down in the comments and I will talk about it. A lot of people on my live last night were in recovery. I had a lot of clean, sober time people. I was so proud, and people that were in active addiction that needed help. And I was, I tried to give my best advice. I'm not a drug counselor. I'm not a therapist. I have a lot of knowledge. So I try to make that clear because some people think I'm a licensed therapist. They think I sound like one, and I appreciate the compliment. That's 4 years. That's college. I wish I did have a degree in that, and that's going back to school, and I don't know if I could do that at this age of my life. So the chat was moving pretty fast to answer. I try to get to everybody's questions. And then you got the real wackos saying the dumbest things. And I put this, it asks you, is this video made for kids? I say no. And then there's kids that are in my chat that are 10 years old. Why aren't they in bed? It's like midnight. Why are they on my YouTube page? So, anyway. So, Wicked Love. The next time he says to you, what are you thinking about? Say, honey, why do you want to know? I'm really not thinking anything. What would you like to know? Like, ask him the reason he wants to know. Have you asked him the reason he wants to know so bad? I just hope I answered your question somewhat. Guys, I'm going to end it, okay? I hope I don't know. I hope I don't know what I'm saying. I hope I answered your question, like I said. And I will see you guys on live tomorrow. Have a great night. You guys, please like my videos and please share them. And subscribe. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.